Hey, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I thought I would do a video on crocheting and what I would recommend for anyone who crochets, equipment wise, material wise, all that sort of stuff. This is perfect if you're just starting out, if you are researching crocheting, if you don't know whether to start crocheting or not. This could be super helpful. It's just gonna be all the basics and then a few things that I've just got like on my crocheting journey, if that makes sense. It could also be helpful if you have been crocheting a while and you want to get some more stuff, or you're stuck on what to get and you don't know and you've not heard someone talk about it. It could help. Okay, up first we've got yarn storage. I have stored my yarn in so many different places since I got it. In vacuum bags, in normal bags, in cabinets, literally everything. The thing that works for me is that I hear Kallax units. So I have this little unit in my office here and I keep all of these stuffed with yarn. It is literally the most helpful thing in the world. I colour code all of my yarn as well. It's got like darks in that one, pinks in that one, purples and all that sort of stuff. I know that a lot of the people who have the Kallax units like to keep their yarn on display so you can actually see the colours, but I find using them baskets works a lot easier and a lot better because then you can actually grab the yarn that you use rather than like rooting through layers of yarn. That's just moving on to crochet hooks. So I just keep all my crochet hooks in this super cute jar. It was an old candle jar. I just reuse it to keep all my hooks together. So when I first started crocheting, Adam's mum actually bought me a pack of hooks and they were all like this one, didn't have any grips on them. So once I started actually crocheting and getting used to the hooks, I realised that I much prefer the ones with grips on, like this one. You can get super expensive versions of these, but I don't have the money to buy them, so I don't buy the expensive ones. But these ones have all worked absolutely fabulously. I used the Amazon ones. They were like £5 for a pack of like 7 or 8. You get stitch markers with it, you get pretty much everything with it. And if I remember rightly, they came in a little bag as well, but I just find it cute, so just put them in a little jar. Some of the more expensive brands are the Tulips and the Clover ones as well. I would absolutely love to use them, and the dream is to eventually be able to afford them, but for now the Amazon ones work absolutely perfect. And if you are just starting out crocheting as well, I would definitely recommend to get the ones on Amazon rather than going with the expensive ones, because you might end up not liking crocheting. You might want to give up after like a few attempts. You might be like, oh, I don't want to do this, like I'm not enjoying it. My sister actually started crocheting and she gets really bad headaches when she does it, so that was good that she didn't go and spend a fortune on crochet hooks. So definitely Amazon for the win. Okay, moving on to yarn. I absolutely love yarn. I'm a yarn addict. Any yarn I just grab. But if you are a beginner, if you're only just learning to crochet, I recommend you get chunky yarn. Don't do what I did and get double knit. Get chunky yarn. You can see your stitches better, it's easier to work with, and just while you're starting out, it's just easier to use. Some of my favourite brand of yarns are Paintbox by Lovecraft, Stylecraft. You can get them on Lovecraft or Wool Warehouse, or some wool shops sell it. Blanket yarn I used to get Cozy Range by Marinas. I don't know if Marinas is closing down though. There has been a few things on Facebook groups about it closing down, but they are great. Another one is Aldi. Now Aldi only get the yarn when it's on special buy, so it's like in the middle of Aldi, but that's every now and again, like every other couple of months they bring it in. It's usually September and March, but when they do bring it in, it is amazing. It's super cheap, super affordable, but it's super good quality. Just for reference, this is a Get Cozy one by Marinas, and this is the Aldi one. So the Aldi one is very much thinner, but the Get Cozy one is a bit thicker. Love it. And then cotton, if you are based in the UK, the Range sell amazing cotton. I'll show you that now. So this is one that is just to hand. I absolutely love this colour, it's amazing. But I've got so many different cottons from the Range, highly recommend. Definitely check out local markets, and some charity shops also sell yarn as well as Facebook Marketplace. That is a great place to get yarn when you're first starting. People sell big bundles. Some people even offer it for free if they're just trying to get rid of it. And yeah, just experiment, just like try and find different yarns. There's so many to use, there's so many, all different materials. Okay, other random bits, stitch markers. I absolutely love stitch markers. When I first learned to crochet, I never ever used to use them, but I find that these ones are the best. They do also sell them like these, which you just kind of like slot into your work, but these ones are so much better because you can clasp them. Now if you don't want to spend a fortune on stitch markers, they're usually quite inexpensive anyway, but if you don't want to buy them, you can also use safety pins and you can use bobby pins as well. But I just find these ones just one of the best. You can get stitch markers from Amazon, Shein, or you can get them from any sort of craft shop or local market. So that is just the basics. I'm going to show you some extra stuff that I've got, which I would highly recommend. So first up, we have got this bag. It's absolutely amazing. It's a craft bag which is specifically for crocheters or knitters or basically anyone that works with yarn. I will turn the camera on and I'm going to show you this. Okay, so this is the bag. It's from Hobby, but you can get them on Amazon as well, and it is just the perfect craft bag. So you've got space in there to put your yarn. It's got so many pockets, so many zips, keep all of your stuff in there. There's a little hole at the top so you can thread your yarn through if you need to, and then again there's more pockets, more zips. There's a section on this side where you can keep all of like your scissors and stuff, more pockets, and then on this side there's a space for all of your hooks. You can just put your hooks in there too, and another pocket. So I actually got this as a gift last Christmas, I think it was, and it is available in more different colours and different sizes, different shapes, literally anything. But I would highly recommend, if you travel or if you, I use it when I'm like sat downstairs, like I have so much crochet stuff, I'll just fill this bag up with a project that I'm doing, and I'll just take the bag downstairs and just sit and just like have all my stuff there. So you can literally use it for anything, but they're great if you're traveling. I use it when I go to my mum's, when I go to my nan's, if I want to take anything with me. It's literally perfect. So in the same sort of like genre of that, I also have this, which again I recommend. This is from a business called Callie, and I got it for Christmas this year. So it's just this sheet and it's so cute. It's got little pockets on the sides here. They don't open very wide, but you could definitely fit a few things in there. It's got a section in the middle for you to keep your yarn. As you can see, I've just kept loads of scraps in there. A little yarn holder at the back, like a yarn bowl type thing, so you can thread your yarn through. And then the head is actually a pin cushion. You can take the head off. It's attached by a little button here and it just pops off. I keep this next to the bed because I'm an absolute nightmare for leaving hooks everywhere and leaving stitch markers. So if I'm in bed and I'm crocheting, I just kind of put things in, and then it ends up being a mess in there. But then I just sort it out, and then I'll just put like one project in at a time. But I can not recommend this enough. It's literally perfect. That's got my name on it as well. Obsessed. And then just the yarn ball at the back is just literally perfect. It's perfect. Keep a ball of wool in there and amazing. Speaking of yarn balls, I do have a yarn ball which is just a yarn ball. This is from Flying Tiger. My sister got it for me, and it is literally so cute. It sits on the desk and I can just put a ball of wool in, feed it through. The yarn does sometimes come out of this, which is a bit frustrating, but you just push it back in, it's fine. They come in 2 different colours and I am obsessed. And it's such good quality, and sometimes if it's just in the cupboard, like I'll just put stuff in it anyway. You can use it as a bowl as well as a yarn bowl. I love that. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is this. I have not used this yet, but just the concept of it is like perfect. It's like every crocheter's dream. So it's a book and it's got 121 pages in it. It's called a project journal, and it's got all these pages in it where you can write the project name, and then you can put like what you've done it for, start date, end date, like what yarn you've used, hook size. Something that I do an awful lot, and it's absolutely terrible, is I'll start a project and then I'll put it in my work in progress basket. I'll go back to it a month later and forget what hook size I've used, or forget what stitch I'm on, forget what row I'm on. So I feel like this is just going to come in so perfect for that. So far since I've got this, I've not actually done that, so that's why I've not filled it in yet, but I am obsessed with this. I have absolutely no idea where it's from, but it is literally just called Crochet Project Journal, if anyone's looking for one. Obviously obsessed with that. So that was just a few things that I would recommend to anyone who's either starting crocheting, researching about wanting to crochet, already started crocheting, or is an experienced crocheter. Like I said, I've only just got some of that stuff. I got it for Christmas this year, and it just comes in so handy and it's just so useful. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what your favourite thing was, or if I've missed anything off and you would recommend something else, please do let me know that as well. Make sure to like and subscribe as well, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.